Guys, look at that.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elley Knows Rocks. Today I am standing at my favorite crystal collecting location that's here locally in Lake Havasu. It's one of my favorite places to go, but I kind of did a thing. Today I'm going to be taking an e-bike out to the location, and I am going to take you guys along with me to show you guys how well this e-bike works. I've never done this before. I've never even ridden an e-bike before, so I didn't have any idea what to expect. So I hope you guys enjoy this adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and let's go see what we find. All right, we're stepping back in time just a little bit. I'm excited to use this Mokwheel. I have never used an e-bike before. Plus I'm taking it to a location that is one of my favorite spots. The things that I want to know about today is if the bike is going to be stable on unstable ground, how well it's going to work on a trail that you normally shouldn't take a regular bicycle on, if it keeps up the speed, if the battery's going to last for me to get out there, if I'm going to have any technical difficulties, if I'm going to be able to fix any of those technical difficulties, and just kind of how well the bike works all together. It's supposed to have pedal assist, it's supposed to have a throttle, all the things, just to get a really good overview of the bike. I'm hoping I'm not going to have any issues, but you never know, because this is something that I've never used before. I've never used an e-bike. I've had pedal assist before, but this is like straight up has a throttle where you can just go. So that's kind of fun. I haven't driven the bike yet out to the crystal location. And so I'm gonna give you guys little tiny Easter eggs throughout the video to kind of show you where I'm going. But I'm gonna filter that into some short videos as well. So you guys are gonna have to piece it together to see if you can figure out where I go. I do have to say already that putting the bike together, it was simple if you're used to using tools, if you're used to putting things together, if you're used to reading bad instructions to put something together. There is a warning inside of the instructions that says this is not a complete guide to putting the bike together. And if you want a more comprehensive way to put it together, then contact your nearest e-bike specialist. So that was concerning, but having Dan, who's a mechanic and knows how to put everything together, he checked what I did after I put it together, but he wasn't here for the putting it together process. I did that all on my own, and so far I didn't do anything wrong. He just helped me adjust the brakes so that I didn't have to squish them all the way to the handlebars, which for me, I want to have good brakes, because if you're on an e-bike and you're at a stop sign, you need to be able to stop. So there's that right off the bat. But so far, everything's good. Let's go see how it rides if we get there in one piece, and hopefully this is fun, because this could be really cool to take e-bikes on adventures, to go look at crystal collecting and crystal hunting and just regular rock hounding in my local area. Since I'd never been on an e-bike, I'm sure I look absolutely ridiculous, but I was actually having a really good time. That, and I kind of got lost driving around Havasu because literally the roads were designed from someone who designed Disneyland. But regardless, I eventually found my way back to Dan. Dan's helping me film today as I'm on my e-bike headed towards the crystal spot. One thing that bugged me was the pedal assist. If you have it on level 1, it's a great pedal assist. If you crank up the number higher, you might as well just let the bike do all the work, because you get one pedal in and it just zooms away from you. All right, this thing does great on the road. It's a lot of fun. Let's see how well the bike does on this trail right in front of us. All right, everybody, I just put my GoPro on so that we can see what this is like driving down gravel and a funky dirt road to get to the crystal spot. Whoa! So far, so good. Freaks me out a little bit. I'm not such a fan of driving anything in the sand. But hey, it's doing really good. It's like a bicycle motorcycle. This is hilarious. Ooh. Like you can pedal through, but the pedal assist really kicks in like super strong. Not having a rear suspension for this is a little bit bouncy. At least we have a front suspension, but I think I needed to make it not as bouncy or let some of the air out of the tires. A lot of stuff that is like rattling around. I'm assuming it's just the chain. So it's very touchy, the throttle is. I will say that, like it wants to kick in a little bit after you pull the throttle, which is not necessarily like the best, but I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, here's where the pedal assist going up the hill is really helpful. Ooh, okay, that's scary, but we'll be good. Woohoo! I'm going to go collect crystals for a little bit, but Dan is going to play with the e-bike out here just because to check it out for a little bit. Here he goes. Dan is excellent on bikes and motorcycles and bicycles, like everything, you name it. He's so good at it. So he's just gonna go play with stuff for a little bit. And we're gonna collect things. We are gonna go up the mountain and collect some crystals. Yes. If you guys like what I'm doing and you love my content, or you're just curious about my adventure, please hit subscribe, click the notification button, like, comment, share this video. It really, really helps out us creators because it's your #1 way to help support us. I am already looking right here and I already see my first crystal for today. Look at that. Look at that. Cool. These guys are tiny, but they're perfect. They're absolutely beautiful. In fact, some of the best minerals in the world are actually micro samples. So they're little teeny tiny crystals because they can form the most perfect, beautiful shapes with the least amount of impurities. I'm already finding crystals, guys. Look at that. And there's one here. Oops, there's a lot there actually. Look at those. Wow. Now this is a decomposing rhyolite that we're looking in. So, and it's, well, it's a rhyolite and kind of a pyroclastic mix of rock that we're looking in. We are walking up the hill. We are keeping our eyes open for any crystals that might just be on the ground. Dan's coming, Dan's gonna help. Dan's awesome at this, actually. I love bringing him along because he will go and bounce around to every location. Oh, I have the screwdriver in my pocket in case you want it.
It's here.
Look. Oh, pretty. So pretty. Yeah, they're beautiful. Look at those. Perfect little points. Perfect. Another one. Okay, I'm going up there too because I'm going up for washed. That's where I found the flower one last time. Look, sticking out of the ground. Oh my gosh. Look how cool that is.
Big double.
Wow, yeah. Look at that. Holy crap. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, there's so many out here today. Skimming till we get to a spot that we've been looking at. Here's another one. How cool.
Look at this one.
Oh my god! Honey, that's huge. Thanks.
Oh, one of the biggest ones we found here.
Oh my gosh, Dan!
Here's another one. It's kind of dirty, chunky.
You see? Oh, what? It's insane, but this one, that is a necklace right there. Like, this is like the longest one we've ever found. That is amazing, Dan. Pop out and some. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You all right?
It's moving.
Put it down. Hopefully that works. But in here, and these guys are kind of popping out in clusters. Like all I did is scoop. Look at that one. Like, they're filthy right now, but these are going to look so pretty. All I did is push the screwdriver in. See? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
look how cool those are.
You know, think.
This is?
Oh, this right here, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I love bringing you along. Oh, wow, look at that. Another one? We're gonna just go across this wash here and over to the other side of the hill just to check out, see if there's anything on the other side of the hill, because I've never done that before. No real areas of crystals though, like not like we were finding on the completely other side of the wash. Let's talk technical about my Mokwheel bike just for a second. This is the Tour Plus in green. Now, first off, she be built. She's a thick bike. We're weighing in at like 70 pounds. A lot of that weight is the battery. It's got a 48 volt battery. The motor is 750 watts and the payload capacity for this bike is over 350 pounds. And we've got a range of 35 to 55 miles. That is a lot of rock hounding if you think about it. The bike has mechanical disc brakes. It has a 7-speed Shimano derailleur and it has 26 by 4-inch fat tires, which is perfect for the sand, which is exactly what we've been using it in. And on the street, it feels like we're flying. It also has an LED screen that lets you see your speed and your battery life, an audible horn, a headlight, and brake lights, as well as some other stuff. And FYI, my top speed was 27 miles an hour just on the bike, and that's because Dan kind of may have disabled a couple things, but we won't talk about that. All right, y'all, I'm at Harbor Freight, and I am looking at an ultrasonic cleaner. I'm wondering if this is what I should get, but I want to clean the crystals that I just got, so I think we're going to get this and take it home. Here are today's finds, and it's not bad for 40 minutes of work. All right, let's clean these up. This crystal has the best transformation in the second step, not this first one. This one's definitely going to need a little bit of acid dipping. And then honestly, I just go through dipping the crystals in some slightly warm soapy water with a toothbrush and cleaning them off gently, just to remove all the surface dirt. And this is before we take them outside to put them in a bath of muriatic acid. Muriatic acid is going to strip away all of the calcium carbonate that is on the rock. Although I'm holding the crystal here by the tip of the crystal, it is recommended that you always wear gloves. That's why I put them on. Here's the crystal for the transformation. This turns out beautiful. Just wait till you see it at the end. All of those bubbles are all the calcium that the muriatic acid is burning off, basically. And then after you're done, you just soak them in water to neutralize the acid after they've been soaking. You don't want to just put these from the acid and clean them straight there. You need to rinse them off. If you want to get really extreme to neutralize the acid, you can put them in a baking soda water solution. Brought all of the crystals in from outside and we're going to put them inside of the ultrasonic cleaner. To be very fair and honest, I didn't know if the ultrasonic cleaner was actually going to do anything for these crystals, but I had to try it because some of them have little cavities that I can't scrape the dirt out of. But after they were done, of 3 cycles of 8 minutes, I think they turned out beautifully. Look how perfectly clear some of these crystals are. Like I was saying, microcrystals are some of the best, most perfect crystals you can find. This is why I love this spot. They're small, but very mighty, extremely gorgeous crystals. Also, shameless ad here, if y'all are interested in any of these, I do sell these crystals on my Etsy page. I'm so pleased with what we found today, and honestly, being able to take an e-bike there and save gas money, that was awesome. You guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I hope you loved finding crystals. I hope you loved how beautiful they looked after they were cleaned. And I'm really surprised that the e-bike got me all the way out here, all the way home with no issues whatsoever. That was pretty cool. Although there are some little quirks about the bike that I'm not thrilled about, all in all, it's not a bad bike. If you like e-bikes, there you go. I'm really grateful to have one so that I can come to a local crystal spot without having to haul my truck all the way out here, or my Jeep, or the side-by-side. So that part's kind of fun. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. By the way, I'm filming this on Valentine's Day, guys, so happy Valentine's Day for everybody out there. I wish you lots of love. If you like what I'm doing, if you like seeing all of this stuff, please remember to subscribe.